Nick, you're now heavily involved with putting together this team, and you know how hard it is to get all the pieces in and everything else. Does that give you a greater appreciation of what it took to bring all of that talent that you guys had and getting the right pieces and everything for that championship team?
Yeah, and I think it took us a couple of disappointments too to get there, to get through some tough times where we thought we had the right team to go all the way. And looking back at '95, when I think we only lost 2 games heading into the finals, and we felt great about ourselves. And all of a sudden, we lost 4 straight to the Devils, and you're losing the cup in a week. So I think we learned a lot from the disappointments that we had to set us up to be successful, and that's something we can carry on into the team that we have right now.
Can you speak to what Chris was talking about? I mean, he's essentially a lifetime Red Wing. You're a lifetime Red Wing. Steve was until Tampa, right? To come back here and try to build it again, like this celebration, what does it mean to you to be part of trying to build it back?
First of all, it means a lot to see everyone again, to be here and to meet some of the guys I haven't seen in a lot of years. Great memories coming back, thinking about what we went through to go all the way to win a couple of Stanley Cups with the guys that we have here tonight and on Saturday. And I think we can learn a lot from what we went through as players. Now, when you're part of management, knowing what it takes to win, what it takes to put a team together, and we have a great boss in Stevie, being our leader back then and being our leader right now as well. So I think it helps a lot that you've been through it as a player, knowing kind of what it takes to build something up again and wanting to reach that same goal again.
How do you like your role, A, and then B, I would love to ask you about every single player, but especially the young defensemen like Seider, Edvinsson, even though he's not here right now.
I love being back with the Wings again. I love being part of building something with the team. I'm based in Sweden, so I follow a lot of the players over there. But so far it's been great for me to be part of the Wings again, and watching some of the young players that we have developing in Sweden. I watched Rögle, for an example, where we had 3 players in Niederbach and Kasper and Wallinder. I watched other players as well, players that hopefully we'll draft in the future too. But I love being part of the team again, being part of the organization and trying to help out any way I can to be successful again.
Nicklas, what do you think enabled you and Holmstrom to have such great chemistry? I know you feel he stole a lot of your goals.
Well, I think Homer, the way he could stand in front of the net. Not many guys can do that back then or in today's game as well. It's tough to be in the right spot. And he found that way of knowing where to be in front of the net, knowing how to screen the goalie. And it wasn't just standing in front of the net. You have to get there as well. You have to fight through to get there to be in the right position. And we worked a lot in practice, after practices, taking a lot of shots for him to do tip-ins or just being in the right spots. It took a lot of work, a lot of practice to get there, but he had that special talent of knowing where to be in front of the net to help out, whether it's for me scoring goals, for him tipping some of the shots I took.
Nick, just working with Steve, has it been kind of what you expected, or anything surprise you, or do you see that same determination that he had as a player and as a team builder too?
I've seen the same work ethic as Stevie was as a player. His determination of wanting to get there again, wanting to have a championship team or a real good team again. You see that work ethic. I saw him, whether it was in practice or in the gym or during games. I see that now in a different way, but it's the same kind of work ethic. You see him as a GM now. The way he's still grinding as he did as a player. He's grinding to find ways to be successful again. And I've seen that from him as a player, and I see that as a GM now.
Max, have you started to find, as you've gone about the many different aspects of management, have you found yourself gravitating toward one, whether it's scouting, player dev, something else?
I think I'm still dipping into all different aspects of being part of management, whether it's looking at talent, 17-year-olds, to looking at free agents at 24, 25, to looking at pro games and looking at NHL games. I'm still dipping into the whole wide range of being part of management. So I'm still learning, still trying to get better at it.